I do not encourage nor condone any of the actions performed or products shown in this video. All of the videos are produced in a safe and controlled environment. Do not attempt to replicate any of the actions performed during this video.
Hello friend, I heard you were not feeling so good today, and because I have been going through some of the same feelings that maybe you are experiencing, I will never know because I am not you. I would like to tell you some things that I usually like to remind myself of when I'm feeling not my best. Some things that help me feel connected with other human beings and a little bit less alone. So I hope it helps you in some way. Maybe it distracts you. Maybe it makes you look at things in a new perspective. Who knows? So I feel like one of the things that gives me the most comfort was a thought pattern that I realized not too long ago when I was stuck in this sensation of I have to be the best, I have to be good for something, I have to make something of myself, I have to be great. And one day I just woke up and I thought to myself, but why? For what? For whom? What is the need to be the best or the greatest at something? You know, I thought of the animal kingdom, and tigers don't wake up every day and they think I have to be the strongest one of the pack or I have to be the best. They simply live as themselves, and they simply are one of the greatest and most beautiful animals to look at, and they are not overthinking about if they are the best or the greatest. You don't need to be anything. You spawned on this earth, and that is enough of a miracle, and that will never happen again. Have you thought of that? You are so rare that you will never happen again. You don't need anything more. You are enough just by being yourself here on this earth, trying your best, just like everyone else is. This is something that usually makes me feel a lot better, realizing that I don't need to be anything, but I can if I want to, you know? Oftentimes when I'm feeling alone, which is maybe a little bit more often than not, I like to think of something that I realized also not so long ago, which is the fact that my favorite song is also someone else's and probably a lot of other people's favorite song too. And I think this to myself because I connect so deeply with music that I wish we could see past physical bodies and just watch the souls entangle when they are listening to the same song at the same time, the one that is their favorite. I have so many beautiful memories with my favorite songs. I will tell you which they are. I have 3. One is Men of War by Radiohead. There's something about that song that just makes me feel something. I cannot describe it, but from the first time that I listened to it, I knew that was going to be my favorite song, and it has been. And I also really love a song called Gather My Tears by Soji-won. That's a song that reminds me a lot of someone I loved very much and lost. It will forever have a special place in my heart for that reason, and for other people it may be for other reasons, but it doesn't take away from the fact that it's still our favorite song together. We are still connected by the simple pleasure of listening to it, you know? Another favorite song of mine is TV by Billie Eilish, because I have such warm memories of singing that song with someone I love very much below a tree. The sun was hitting us, and it seems like the only ray of sunshine was the one that was hitting us, and we were singing, and that song just means a lot to me for that reason. Even though I may not speak to them anymore, they will forever hold a place in my heart because of that single moment. And there are so many other things that I like to think of when I feel alone. You may feel alone, but you are not. If you are of the human species, which you must be if you are listening to this video, maybe you're a cat. In that case, I don't talk cat language, unfortunately. I would love to, but you are always connected to all of the others by the simple fact that you are of the same species. I love to think that every human being ever that has ever held a warm cup of something when it was really cold outside, they did this. I feel like that is such a natural reaction to when you're holding something that's really warm. I feel connected when I do that because I know that so many other people are doing it at the same time and have done it in the past and will continue to do it in the future. I feel like I'm not alone when I think of that. when you're on a train filled of people, or a bus, or any public transportation, although you may not know anyone inside of it, you are all going towards the same place, thinking of so many different things, everyone consumed by their own issues or problems or happy things, who knows, but you're all going to the same place. You all have the same end goal, which makes me feel really connected. When I'm feeling alone and I'm in one of these places, I just look around and I think, look at all of these other humans going to the same place that I am going to. My cat just sneezed. Joanna, are you okay? She's very old. She's often very confused. I don't know what she's doing. I don't think she knows what she's doing. It's fine. I love her very much still. When I'm feeling sad because I lost someone, a relationship has ended, a friendship has ended, you have parted ways, and it hurts a lot, I feel what a beautiful connection we must have had for this pain to be so strong right now. And I appreciate it, and I love the fact that I can be in so much pain because of the loss of someone, because it means I must have loved them very hard. And I feel like we are growing increasingly scared of loving, not just romantically, but any kind of love. It's as if we want to be alone so that we don't have to go through the pain of losing people. But it's so beautiful to me, the fact that losing someone that is not a physical object, you didn't lose money or your favorite teddy bear from childhood, but you lost the connection that you had with someone, and that hurts so much, and that is so beautiful to me, and it makes me feel connected to every human being, because we all have lost someone at some point. Doesn't mean that they are no longer physically on earth, it just means that they are not with us right now, because I don't know, we grew apart, something like that. That hurts, and it's beautiful that it does, you know. I love to think that when I'm looking at the sky, that I am looking at the exact same place that all of the past versions of me have looked at. I'm looking at the same exact place where every human that has ever existed has looked up to, every human that will ever exist will look up to. We are all connected because we all look up to the exact same thing. I feel like that may be a little bit silly, but that really helps me a lot of the times to think that I am always connected to everyone else simply by the fact of our existence. That makes me feel really welcomed here. If you are feeling some sort of pain right now, or happiness, or any sort of emotion, you should applaud yourself for being able to feel such a wide range of emotions. That is human beings, that is what we are designed to be. It is normal to feel sadness, happiness, loneliness, joyfulness, anxiety, anger. These are all things that it is normal to feel, and it's great if you can feel them with great intensity. I'm proud of myself for being someone who can feel things so much, and if you are one of those people as well, we are connected by the simple fact that we are very emotional. Yeah. I feel like for the past years, once I have started realizing that I may feel alone, but intrinsically I'm connected to every other human being, I have started thinking less about how lonely I am, and I've started looking more outwards, looking at the people in the train or walking down the street, listening to music. I wonder what they are listening to, and when I think of the people that are out there that have the same favorite songs as I do, I think that they have felt this same haha moment when they listened to that song for the first time and they realized it was their favorite song. It's the same feeling that I had. We might be an ocean apart, you know, how many miles apart, but we still have felt the exact same thing once we listen to that specific song, and that just makes me feel so connected to whoever it is. I don't need to see them physically to know that they exist. That makes me feel very welcomed too. When I'm having a rough night, I like to think that somewhere in the world, someone also had a rough night, but it's already morning for them and they made it through, and so I will as well. We will be connected simply for the fact that we had a rough night and we made it through together as humans, you know. You are so connected with everyone else. If you just look outside a little bit, if you take yourself out of yourself and you see what there is to see, you will notice how many little things we are all connected by. And as I said, I wish we could see beyond physical bodies, because I'm sure our souls would be all entangling and detangling and saying hi to each other, and we may feel very shy to say hello to someone on a train, on the bus, walking down the street, but I feel like a friendship is just a snap of a finger away. You can just say hello and who knows what's going to come after that, you know? So I've been trying to put myself out there a lot more these days. I've been trying to come out of my shyness more. When I see someone and I think they have a really cool outfit, I stop them and I say, hey, I really like your outfit. It may not come to anything. Maybe they will have a better day because I said something like that. Maybe they were feeling insecure about their outfit. Maybe they were not feeling their best that day and I made them feel better. Who knows? I will never know unless they tell me, right? But I feel like there are little acts of kindness that you can see every day and make yourself happen to others. Maybe because you were so nice to someone on the street, they will be more prone to be nice to someone else, and it will make a chain reaction of things that maybe wouldn't have happened if you were shy and you were scared to say that you liked someone's outfit. You know, I don't know, you'll never know, but you can try. You are not alone. I'm here, I'm a human as well. I have felt all of the things that probably you have felt as well, and we will still feel so many more. This is not the end. It might feel like the end right now. Things may be really, really hard, but it is not the end yet. You still have a lot of time to feel a lot of things. And one thing that I like to remember is that joy is found in the rare moments of distraction when you were not thinking you were going to find it. Maybe you're looking outside and you see someone singing down the street and you feel this thing in your heart like, wow, they are having such a great moment. You were not expecting it, but it is there. You feel some joy because you saw someone else, another human, feeling joy as well. Or when you're laughing so hard that your belly hurts. I bet that day you were not thinking, today I'm going to have the most joyful moment of my life, but still you did. So allow yourself to get distracted by your own nature, and maybe you'll find little moments of joy that you didn't notice before because you didn't allow yourself to look at them. Now, what do I know, right? I am 23 years old. I've barely lived anything. I don't know much of anything at all. This is just what I have acquired until now, and it's very possible that all of my thoughts will change soon. I do not want to have the same opinion of something forever. I want to constantly be evolving and listening to different points of view. So maybe in a year from now, I'll listen to this video and I'll think, what a naive little girl. She didn't know anything. She didn't know, I guess. How is that verb conjugated? But this is what I am feeling right now, and this is what's been helping me right now get through tougher times. So if you were feeling some sort of way that was not very nice, be nice to yourself. You have a kind heart. Don't let anyone change that, okay? It is okay to feel sad. It is okay to feel angry. It is okay to feel happy, to let yourself relax. It's okay to do all of these things and to be human. We're all in this together. You're never alone. So I hope this helped you in some way. It definitely did help me, and I will see you very soon, alright? Have a great rest of your day. Bye!